like, man, we got I have some of that whole itinerary for that.
Y'all going to a voodoo swamp or something?
We did that last time.
Oh, for real? I want to do that just on shoot. I don't pay much stuff.
Yeah, we did that last time. And we did that nighttime walk.
The haunted walk. I don't even.
Yeah, we went together. It was based on air race. It was an air race.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that sounds dope.
It was nice. It was nice. Definitely get a kick on that. It was nice. It was me and the tour guide were just having this deep conversation. It was like y'all only two talking because y'all only two know the books, know the movies.
The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff.
So I can't wait to get my beignets and my coffee. My chocolate oysters.
I'm gonna try them again one of these days.
Man, them days go.
I think I gotta get the texture down. Once the texture down, I'll be straight.
Yeah, that's different when they char grill. That's different.
Yeah, I tried them. I tried them when you cooked them. We were there last time you cooked them.
Oh, that's right,
yeah. I think I was the only one. I was like, nah, it's kind of.
Yeah, that's how I feel about some things that eat the giant roaches.
The giant roaches? Crawfish. I was about to say, what in the hell is that?
He's going to take a shot.
Past the look of them. I cannot.
And he's got it. Inside the 25.
Yeah, them things good. You can get them real cheap and go to New Orleans. You get them things $2 a pound.
I want to eat so. I'm going to go out and eat. I'm going to eat so.
And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it. Stick the hand up in the air. Catch the football. Get to the end zone.
Right. I'm gonna try to find a restaurant. It's like a carry out type thing, but it's real good. And they have like the best hot sausage po' boys. It's like right around the corner from Bourbon Street. It's like right at the next street. I'm gonna find it. That thing is good.
Oh, okay. Find it, send it to us.
All right, I will.
We're leaving Thursday. Alan's got his tour on the Sazerac house. He said, go to the Sazerac house, please.
The Sazerac.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I know what that is.
Wine or liquor or something.
Yeah.
So, I said, he said, take an extra small bag so you can bring some back.
And the ball's on the ground. Defense just
that sounds crazy.
Because apparently that's the only place you can get it.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Running to Green. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Do some tasting. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, that sounds dope. I can't wait to go back to New Orleans and do the whole tourist thing.
Yeah. So, we'll be out the day after tomorrow. Yeah. Did y'all ever get your passports?
No, but we are looking because next year, I think we're going to try to do, I convinced Jess to do something on the water. So we're thinking about trying to do like the Bahamas or something. Like next year. And so I'm tired of going to New York in July.
Why don't y'all do the 3? Oh, that you don't like cruise? Remember we went on the 3-day cruise?
Yes. And I done gave every option of how to cruise. She know if we wanted to, we get on a cruise this weekend. But she is petrified of the cruise. So,
wow.
Yeah, she is. Whatever.
It'll be funny. If she'll be that one person, she'll get on there and she'll have so much fun. She'll be like, I didn't realize we was on the boat.
Exactly.
And they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
So,
that's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
I'm trying. I am trying. She's fine with that. She's fine with going on one of them, like a cruise like to that body of water. She's fine. Yeah, it's the ocean. from her when she almost drowned. She just been scared ever since.
That's all right when you hand it to your offense at 42.
I get it.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
I'm thinking about doing 40th
to the ground with the back.
Montego Bay. So,
your 40th wedding anniversary? Is that, was that 2 years? Next year. Yes. Yeah, please let me know because we trying to do because we trying to do the thing with the kids to take them to a beach or something.
It's the haves and the have-nots, and let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right?
What did you say?
You can make a statement and get these two big powerhouse conferences.
Yeah.
Go do it.
I think the ACC 2 is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. Back in conference realignment.
Okay, yeah, just keep me posted because that's where, so we can have a good idea of, I know what's going on. Everybody, somebody else is doing something over. Somebody else trying to do something in Jamaica.
The Bland's family is doing
No, I know somebody else that's like, oh, they were telling me about doing something. They were trying to go to, a buddy of mine, they're thinking about going to Vegas. I'm not Vegas, to Jamaica. For their Bob and Mill. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing. Alex Alicia did dance there. Yeah, man.
This crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense.
And people. Yeah, just fly. You gotta fly somewhere.
Calls his own number.
Because y'all can fly direct.
And the Knowles get it past the sticks.
We'll figure out. I didn't even know he's doing that, but okay.
Yeah, just let me know because, like I said, we looking and so far Bahamas is winning.
Yeah.
Here's the give off the left side.
All right, then. I love y'all. Mom, again, happy birthday. I love you. I love you getting super old. And, I got to say super old because, right, exactly. My kids, they calling me old like I'm 60 myself. So now if I'm old, y'all got to be super old. 30, 38.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and
Yes, I'm old.
All right.
I love y'all. All right. Bye-bye.
And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Jalen.
Week 3, they have been sharp.
All right.
Rookie 58. And it's all 130.
Oh, the shit in the oven. Hey, hold on, bro. Give me a quick second. I gotta make sure to get this stuff up. I'll kick off real quick.
And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring.
Where you at? Is the oven beeping?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job.
What's that oven? You can put the stuff in my room now. I moved my dressers out the way.
Is your room clean?
What does my room have to be clean? I thought all you wanted me to do was move the dresser and clean up.
Your mom said that the room needs to be clean. You need to clean your room.
What?
Before I bring it in there.
Why though? That's so stupid. I'm only gonna use my whole room. That's so stupid. Now you're just trying to waste my time.
Everybody accounted for. All right, bro. I'm ready. If you can hear me.
Unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Nice. Good again.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver are just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man.
Ooh, I was right there.
At the 35, he's open. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
That little
Look, that
zip
wasn't a
run.
touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast.
Think
about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Makes it past the marker. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, as he is not easy to bring down.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Get set, get set.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Florida State 21, Ohio State, 0.
Wow.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
At the 3-yard line. First up, third down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense.
Decision.
Needed on third down.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Coach says, take the points.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short.
I hope you're not going that little halfback right to the right.
The snap sets up to throw. Pressure coming.
This is how you take the points.
That's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback moving. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback.
Over there, 43.
Touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
On second down, wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Do it. Don't you fucking do it.
He's looking downfield to throw.
Ah.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Please do not think that that's going to be a regular thing, my boy. Inside containment.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're
keep letting you do it.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat
keep letting you do it.
when you get to the half.
He's going to pass on second down. He'll get rid of it. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Taking it the other way. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Looking for room at the 30. Slippery slide.
That's how you run Wildcat.
Ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
In the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 7 over UCLA. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Please don't go back there.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, no!
Switch it up.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead.
That makes the score Florida State 35, Ohio State 0.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida State. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point is good.
That makes the score Florida State.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Touch pass on the run. Still on his feet at the 35. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
The give to the back. Nifty little dance step. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
29 Philly.
He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
They'll give it to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch past the sticks. Off he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing deep. He's got it on the left.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown Seminoles.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
From a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He wants to throw. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
Next week I'm in the office, so I have to be like.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it,
because I'm not
in that 2-minute mode where I score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead. Going into the half, I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On the ground, it's Hernandez. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And he throws another interception. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. And it's no good. He missed it.
He got black eyes, like in the sense of like got something in the eye, black eye, or like all the whole, like the retina.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Bringing it back. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Trying to get to him. Got him downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the
little child syndrome.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
To the air on first down. Throwing right. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Offense, quick tempo.
And Reese, listen, we already know he already threw the interception the last drive. We got to get this together. This is a couple bad plays that we put together now. If I'm an OC, I'm going to make this simple. Maybe I run the football. Maybe I get him a screen. Something easy maybe to get him a little bit back in a rhythm.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
No, I'm listening to it.
The aerial assault continues. Quick strike complete. And sure tackling there to keep them from getting to the first down marker. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, switch.
And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. West Virginia has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer,
he lets it fly. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And the interception was enough.
You said, look at this. So I look at
better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Robbins. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but
you don't know your phone for real.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Gets it out quickly. That's what you expect.
It's not the so it's that Jamin phone down there.
Extra yards. Great tackle there. The Buckeyes will hustle through the line.
It says already.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They're facing a 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively. You've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. The play action fake. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man, it's Robbins. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he is putting the work this week.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
I'm pretty sure they do it Friday because set up the Friday after this.
The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. We'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and roughed it.
I don't know, man. David, obviously, this guy has one job and he practices it all the time. He's got great hands. I think one of the more overlooked skills in football, though, is returning punts. I don't think people really understand how hard that is.
And that thing's going so high in the air with so much spin coming down. And then, by the way, now you got guys that are flying down the field trying to knock your head off. So, yeah, it's definitely difficult. But the first thing you got to do is secure the catch. But as soon as he muffed it, you could tell gunners were down the field ready to jump on that football. They secured it and got the big turnover.
Sometimes depending
I
what it
guess
is.
the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Robbins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Knowles want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down.
I've seen the original character.
Go straight ahead. Push down for the tackle.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. They practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up. You have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for the touchdown and keep the kicker on ice. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, no! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, I love these.
Such as a fair big body of water.
And how does he go near a lake? Those are big bodies of water.
I mean, lakes are a lot smaller than the ocean.
No, but lakes are, remember one time while me and Jalen and Cameron were visiting Ncaa, where we went, like, to this, like, wharf